Only just the Java or whatever full stack development or whatever they were being trained on. They were also people with a good background knowledge and whom
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later for my college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exam to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, XLR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped, so I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, XLR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Vikas is teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you, XLR, for giving these courses. I learned a lot from this. I gained the more knowledge from here. And thank you for XLR for teaching us.
Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a training program which was mobile app development using Flutter, which was given to us by XLR Solutions. I came across this program through my college faculty, who told us about this program, that it is a very good course and you should enroll in this course. So I enrolled in this course, and initially I felt really good about this course because they started everything from a very basic point of view, that even if someone who doesn't know anything about Flutter or anything about mobile app development can also learn the same way the ones who know about it are learning. So no student was left behind and everyone was given equal attention. All the doubts throughout the course were cleared. And if we had any questions also, we were like, the trainer was also ready to stay for a longer time than it was scheduled, even for the sake of doubts. So that shows how important the students are to them. So it was a really good experience with XLR's program, and by the end of the training program, I was able to develop my own application. And through the development also, there was another point. So our sir taught us about how we can connect our own mobile phone to our laptop and write code in our laptop, and you can see the output in your phone, which is really creative and interesting for me. I felt really good about that. So in the end, I developed my own mobile application. I showed it to my mother. I showed it to my friends. I felt really good about it. So I would really suggest XLR. I would recommend it to all my friends to take courses from here, as they focus on the children, focus on the students, and they focus on what's necessary. That is, the students' doubts gets cleared and everything else. So today I came down to the XLR office to collect my certificate. So I got to know about what other courses XLR is offering. It included data analysis, data analyst, social media marketing, and full stack Java, and many more courses which were interesting, and they gave us an insight of how everything happens, and they take you through the course from the starting of the course to the end, and what next, that is placements as well. How you should be going into the interviews and how you should be approaching to companies, your resume building, and there were so many things which XLR is going to help you in, and they are ready to give you all the knowledge required even if you are a beginner. So I really felt good about this visit, and I would really recommend XLR to everyone who's listening to this, and also to all my friends, that I had a very good experience with XLR, and I
So, good evening, students. Let's wait for some time for others to join. It's only 36 students. Me and Amar sir, we are hosting. So we'll wait for some time, and today we'll go with the approach of lead code, how lead code wants us to learn DSA. We have done tree, graph, binary search, recursion, and many more concepts. Today we'll see what is lead code's approach, how they want us to learn. So we'll wait for some time for others to join, and then we'll start the session. Okay, students? Okay, so now let's try to go ahead and let's learn the way lead code wants us to learn DSA. Now these are just some 25 questions wherein they give us everything that they have to offer. So see, first and the foremost thing is, I believe everyone can see this. You only need 25 questions to learn all the coding pattern interviews. Is the image visible to everyone? I believe it is visible. Fine. So now which are those questions? Let's see that. We'll try to find out the solution. The same. So now here we come and let's close this one. And these are the set of questions that they want us. So first and the foremost question is threesome. Arrays and 2 pointers, threesome. So let's see which question is threesome. So again, I'll share it with you if you want. So let's go to the lead code. I'm already logged in. So there's some called threesome. So is the question number given with any details or what? Threesome is the name of the question. 3 and there is no space for sum. So threesome is the question, that is the medium one. Here you can see. So this is your question. So given an integer array of numbers, return all triplets like num of I, num of j and num of k such that I is not equals to j, I is not equals to k, j is not equals to k, and nums of I plus nums of j plus nums of k is equals to 0. So notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. So you should not have duplicate triplets also. And maybe here if you are given an array like this, the output you see -1, -1 and 2. So here you can see I is not equals to j, but here it comes fine. So -1 is sorted here, -1 is sorted here, and 2. So -1, 0 and 1, this one becomes 0. So explanation, nums of 0 plus nums of 1 plus nums of 2 equals to -1 plus 0 plus 1 is equals to 0. 0 plus 1 minus 1 is 0. -1 plus 2 minus 1 is equals to. The distinct triplets are -1, 0 and 1 and -1, -1 and 2. But then here it says I is not equals to j, I is not equals to k. Fine. So I is not equals to j, but here I is coming as equals to j. -1 is equals to minus. Notice that the order of the output and the order of the triplets does not matter. Okay, the order of the output and order of the triplet does not matter. Fine. So now you have 0, 1 and 1. The only possible triplet does not sum up to 0. So this is not the correct one. 0, 0, 0. The only possible triplet sum is 0. So now this is your question wherein you need to find the solution wherein 3 numbers are unique and the total should be equals to 0. Is the question clear? Question number 15, threesome. Now this is lead code's way. It says that you just need 25 coding problems. Try to find the solution for this. If not, then we'll do it together. So we'll be using 2D array here. And then we'll be using pointers, fast pointer as well as slow pointers, 2 pointers for this approach. And I give you 3 minutes of time to write the code. If you are able to write, well and fine. If not, we'll try to do it together. At least give it a try. Okay, anyone any solutions? You want more time to solve it or should I show the solution? Can I get some replies, students? Fine, so I'll write the solution. Maybe for the next question, I'll ask you to write the solution. I'll give some more time. So they have already given us that it's going to be a list of integers. So it's going to be a 2-dimensional array. So first we'll do import java.util.star. इसमें पढ़ा पड़ा है. So we import everything from the utility and then array list and all these things, they will be imported automatically. So they have already given that it's going to be 3 some integer and it's going to be a nested list of integers. So here we come into list of integer result, whatever result we get is equals to new array list. So first we'll do arrays dot sort, and our arrays is nums array. So they become sorted from ascending to descending. So maybe if we have -8, then you have -6, then -2, then 0, then 1, then 3, then 4, in that way. The biggest negative number will be the 0 index, then the second negative number. So in this way, we will be having our array sorted. Then we'll go with the for loop for int, initialize it with 0, go till the last nums dot length -2, because we want to go till the element that is 2 numbers before, and why we'll go and see it once we move ahead with the code. Skip duplicates since we don't want duplicates for the first element. We will be skipping the duplicate for the first element, and we'll tell if I is greater than 0 and nums of I means numbers is equals to nums of I minus 1. That is the case. Then you continue. So if I is greater than 0 and nums of I means each individual element is equals to I minus 1. So it should be a positive number, and it is I minus 1. That means this number should match this number. So now we come here and tell int left is equals to I plus 1 from the left side. So we're going with the 2 pointers. Int right is equals to nums dot length minus 1. While left is less than right. If left is less than right, you tell int right. No, int sum I should put here maybe is equals to nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. So basically, while left is less than right, we tell sum is equals to nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. So we have seen the one scenario. But what if the sum is 0? At that time, we will have to check one more condition. So I'll come in and tell if sum is equals to 0. At that time, what you do? In the result, you add. What do you add? Arrays dot as list nums of I, comma nums of left, comma nums of right. So basically, if it's less than, left is less than right, at that time you do nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. But then if sum is equals to 0, you add arrays dot list as list, and then you add all the three elements. So now we skip the duplicates for second and third element. Our first element is done. We write here while left is less than right and nums of left is equals to nums of left plus 1. Then you increment the left. And I guess the round brace should end here and not there. Fine. So now left is done. Let's go with the next condition. While left is less than right and nums of right is equals to nums of right minus 1. At that time, what you do is the right should be incremented. No, I guess we should decrement it. Yeah. After doing this, again we will increment the left and decrement the right. So if it's done, let's go with else if part, and it's not going to be too much of code. Sum is less than 0. You do left plus plus. Else you do right minus minus. Simple. Either you increase the left or you decrease the right. It's up to you. And then we need to return the result. So here I should come and tell return the result. So now let's go through the code once and try to see what have we coded. So now here we come. And see, notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. That was the condition given to us. Order of sequence is not an error. Note that the order of the output and the order of the triplets does not matter. So we said that, okay, we'll be importing java.util.star because we have list, arrays.sort, all the inbuilt things being used. So now we come here and made a list of integer. And we said I is equals to 0, I is less than num dot length minus 2 because we don't want to traverse through everything. We want to stop before 2 elements and then we'll increment the I. So we want to skip the duplicates. If I is greater than 0 and nums of I is equals to nums of I minus 1, you continue. And then you tell left is equals to I plus 1 and right is equals to nums dot length minus 1. Okay, while left is less than right, we tell nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right side. And then we did a if else check and we are returning the result. Now let's try to run and see. Oops, no need to okay, we can debug it also. But then I'll have to do a subscription. I don't want to do. So I'll try to run this and let's see. Yeah, it says it's accepted. Here you can see it has accepted all the 3 test cases. Let's do a submit and see. If somebody wants to have a code screenshot, you can take it. Let's do a submit. So this one, I guess, is the optimized version. In 27 milliseconds, somebody was taking, you can see the time it takes. Now it's different time. So one question is done. Let's see other solution if it shows. It takes 2 pointers only. Share my solution. Okay, I'll have to write everything here. And I really don't want to do it because again I'll have to write intuition and then all the things that I had did here. I need to describe it here. Describe your first thought on how to solve this problem, then your approach, then your complexities, and then space complexity. And of course, if I want, I can paste it. Fine. Right. Let's try to do this also and see. Maybe. So it says describe first one. I went through the approach of sort plus 2 pointers. And I want it to beat time and space complexity. Approach was simple, fix one element, move pointers, and skip duplicates. Time complexity for this, I believe, is O of n square. And space complexity is its constant O of 1. And I believe I try to print this one. So now, here is the code, here is everything. I'm trying to post, why it's not getting posted? Maybe we need to go with the premium membership, and I don't want to go with premium membership. I believe if I try to post, it should be able to post, but I don't know why. Does anybody know how to post it? Okay. So it says to subscribe, and then maybe we can, no need for subscription. Okay, fine. It's asking for premium upgrade if I want to post, and I really don't want to go with the premium. If I try to share it, ideally it should not, but then it's asking for everything I did, and then okay, leave it. No need. Let's go with problems only. And then let's come to the second problem. So here you can see container with most water. So you have arrays, 2 pointers, and hashing. Container with most water. So let's try to find that question here. Oh. Yeah, container with most water. So this is a question again. And this time I would ask you to solve this. Go through it, take your time. Even if we are not able to solve all the questions, if we are able to solve a few questions and we are still able to understand the logic, that is more than sufficient. Question number 11, lead code. So here we have container with most water. It's just like your dripping water, that question. Trapping water, that we already did it. You are given an integer array height of length, and there are n vertical lines drawn such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I and 0 and I height of I. Find two lines that together with the x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water of a container can store. Notice that you may not slant the container. Containers cannot be slant. So right now here you can see we can store maximum 7 units of water only. So if you see the height, it's 1, then it's 8, then of course it's 6, then 3, and all those things. So here, till here we have, after this we don't have. So if we calculate the amount of water, here we have 6. So the above vertical lines are represented by array. So 1, 8, 6, 2, 5, 4, 8, 3, 7. So in this case, the max area of the water blue section the container can hold is 49. So basically, if you see, 7 is uniform. 7 on the 7, 7 to the 14, 7 to the 21, 7 to the 28, 7 to the 25, 7 6 to the 42, 7 7 to the 49. So here we get the answer as 49. Maximum water can be stored is 49. After this, the water cannot be stored. So you have some hints as well. If you simulate the problem, it will be ON to power of 2, which is not efficient. Try to use 2 pointers, set 1 pointer to the left and 1 to the right to the array. Always move the pointer that moves to the lower line. In 3, how can you calculate the amount of water in each step? So this is your question. I will not be giving you solution for this very soon. Try to find the solution yourself. If not, then of course we will do it. So Khushi has given one solution, and I'm waiting for others. If you are able to give, well and fine, or else I believe now it's the time. Maybe I should also help you out. So let's see what is the given thing to us. Container with most water, correct? So now if you see our previous code and this code, both would be pretty much similar. Nurin also came up with a solution. Very good. Fine. So now let's try to go with the solution ourselves. We'll need some variables. I'll tell int left. So we'll start with 0 from the left. Right would be height dot length -1. Right? And int initially our max water, it would be 0. We cannot store any water as of now. So while left is less than right, at that time we initialize a variable. We tell int h is equals to math.min. We are taking the minimum, height left, and height area of right. So we are taking two variables, height left and height right. So int water, one more variable we are taking, and we are telling h times. We have already taken first the h with the minimum. We want to see what is the minimum, and right minus left. And then max water, how much max water we can store. This one would be math.max. I don't know what is the maximum height, but then math.max will automatically take the maximum height from the given array. Max water and our water variable. So our water will be now storing the maximum area, max water. So now let's put a condition if height of left is less than height of right, at that time you increase the left. If height of left is less than the height of the right, you increase the left, else you decrease the right. And then we return the max water. That's it. So here we come and we will do return max water. So now if you see the code, we have started with the widest containers at both the ends. So we have set the widest range. The area is limited by the shorter line. So moving the pointer at the shorter line inward is the only way we could possibly find a larger area. So when we move the lines, then only we can find the larger area. Moving the taller ones inward can only make things worse. Less width, same or lower height. So we are not doing it. So we track the max water and we return it. And now if I try to run this one, let's see. So it says the test cases are accepted. and let's submit it. Yeah, and this one works for us. So you can see the repetition of code. This one is also more or less using the same sort of logic that we had with the previous one. And again, now let's see which type of question. Okay, longest consecutive subsequence. Okay, longest consecutive. Now this question we'll see. Longest consecutive sequence. So now this is another question. Given an unsorted array of integer nums, return the length of the longest consecutive element sequence. You must write an algorithm that runs with O of n time. That means the constant time. So input is 100, 4, 200, 1, 3, 2. Output is 4. The longest consecutive element sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, its length is 4. So again, number is 0, 3, 7, 2, 5, 8, 4, 6, 0, 1. Output is 9. So 1, 0, 1, 2 is 3. So these are your constraints. So you can see 100, 4, 200, 1, 3, 2. Output is 4. By explanation, the longest consecutive element sequence is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Therefore, its length is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fine. 0, 1, 2, and 3. So this one is giving you the output. You see the length of the array. And your condition here is you must return O of n time. So try to solve this one. Try to solve this. If you're not able to do, we'll do it together. Okay, last 5 minutes. If you're able to do well and fine. If not, we'll do it together. Okay. So Shubham has given an answer. And of course, here, even I don't know, my answers may go wrong because running on the time and space complexity. Because here you can see it says O of n, that means linear time. O of 1 is constant time. So we'll be going with the solution in next 2 minutes. Others, if you want, you can try. Okay, so now let's try to go with the solution. So I'm pretty sure we will use hash set only, and Shubham has already shared the solution. So, okay, let's try to use it. So we come here and we'll use a set. Oops. And we'll call set of integer call it set only, is equals to new hash set and then an enhanced for loop. So I'll come and tell for integer n in nums, you do set dot add n. So you add the numbers. We have already taken for int n, means whatever variable we take here, we need to put that variable here. Right? Integer max length is equals to 0. So let's come here and do for int n in set only start counting from beginning. Of a sequence. So if not set dot contains, if it does not contains, then you do n minus 1. Return -1. Int length is equals to 1. While set dot contains, when it does not contain, we said you do n minus 1. While set dot contains, it contains, you do n plus length, and then you increment the length, you do length plus plus. So maximum length is equals to math dot max length. So now first we have set the maximum length is equals to 0. We have a set of integers, we have calling set, we are using new hash set. Of course, set does not allow duplicates. Hash set maintains the order of insertion. It is hashed. So if it does not contains, you do n minus 1, or else math.max you do, and we need to return max.length. Max length. So now let's try to run it and see. Oops. Spelling error. Yeah, so here you see it does pass the test cases. It's showing you the output with the given log time, and then we'll do submit. Yeah, so it worked. So should we go ahead with more questions, or should we go with some theory? Practical questions or theory? Because if you are not doing, if you are not understanding, it's just my revision. Okay, Sumit says practical questions, fair enough. So problem list. So here we are, and now let's go to another problem. So see, we did Array 3 questions we are done. Now I want you to do it. Longest substring without repeating characters. Now we have already done it in our previous code, but we did it in Eclipse. Longest substring without repeating characters. So I guess no, 1 minute. Longest substring without repeating characters. Minimum window substring. So I guess we have done this. Yeah. So maybe here minimum window substring. So we'll go with minimum window substring. Yeah. Now this is a hard question. It will check our potential. Given two strings s and t, for example, they are giving us two strings of length m and n respectively. So s is a string, t is a string, and their lengths are different. Maybe this is the length and this is the length. Returning the minimum window substring of s such that every character in t, including duplicates, is included in the window. If there is no such substring, reply with empty string. So basically, if you see, a is there here also, a is there here also. D is here, but D is not here. B, O is here, O is not here. B is here, B is here also. So we put B here first. A is here. Then N, of course, it's here, but it's not here. And C is here. So you have B, A, and C. Why? Because A, B, and C are here also and here also. So we need to find a substring that has all the string characters here. The minimum window substring B and C includes A, B, and C from string T. So all the characters of T are there, and then you have one character that is not there. Again, you have A and AA. So both S from T must be included in the window. Since the largest window of S only has A, return empty. So here you have A and here you have AA. You have match, so you return empty. So basically, this is your question. Hope you have understood the question. You have A, B, C, and here you have B, A, and C. So all these characters are returning here. Then here you have A and double A. So now there is no substring here because you have just one character. Both A's from T must be included in the window. Since the largest window of S only has A, return empty string. There is no largest window here. You can see here S should be a bigger string. Is the question clear, students? What is the question? Your first string should be bigger than the second string, and then you return all the elements from your second string that forms a part of the first substring. If your second string is bigger than the first string, then you can return empty string. So I guess now we will have time for attendance as well. Fill up the attendance, take your time for this code, and then we'll see how we can do it together. Please be attentive. Sir will share the attendance link soon. Don't ask me for attendance link again and again. Sir will share now also and later on also. At 8:30 usually he shares the attendance link. So this is your question. The attendance link is shared. Please make sure you fill up the attendance. I'm giving you some time to fill up the attendance, then you can attempt this question. Please fill up the attendance first. Okay, so I believe now we can go ahead with the solution. Those who were able to do well and fine. Those who were not able to do, will do it together. So minimum window substring. So Here they have given us string S and string T, both the things are given to us. Now we don't know, these are the 3 use cases. Examples, constraints are given that m is equals to s dot length, n is equals to t dot length, 1 is less than equals to m, and n is less than equals to 10 raised to the power 5. S and T consist of uppercase and lowercase English letters. So all these things are given to us. So now let's try to write the solution. So documental if s dot is empty, if it's empty, or t dot is empty. If they are empty, at that time you return just an empty string. Let's try to run this and see first. Is it passing in test case or not? I'm missing semicolon here. It says. So now I guess we will have to write the entire code. Shortcut is not allowed. Where it says missing semicolon in the return statement. If I do a semicolon here and see. No. We'll have to write entire code only. So we'll be using map. So map stores key value pairs. So we'll be storing a character. Now this is a wrapper class for char, primitive data type, and integer. So need is equals to new hash map for char c in t dot to char array. So I'm converting my t into char array. I'm telling need the variable dot merge c comma 1 character 1 and integer sum. So I'm converting my char array, and now we'll tell int left is 0. I'll declare it on the same line. Right is 0. Fine. Left is 0, right is 0. Int have is equals to 0. And then the required would be need dot size. Required is equals to need dot size. Int minimum length is equals to integer dot max underscore value. Since it's final, so we'll be writing it in capital. Start would be 0. So now let's map it. So map character integer window is equals to new hash map. While the right is less than s dot length, at that time expand right. Char c is equals to s dot caret. Oops, it's gonna be char at right plus plus. So we are using dynamic window here. Window dot merge. C comma 1 integer sum and if a variable was need yeah, where it is, where was the variable that yeah, need dot size, fine. Required need dot size was there. So if need dot contains key, if it contains the key of C or character array and window dot get C equals need dot get C. At that time you do have plus plus. So now since it's our dynamic window sliding, so we need to shrink left when all chars satisfied. So char left char is equals to s dot char at left plus plus window dot merge left char minus 1 since we are shrinking it integer sum. So we are using dynamic window. So if need dot contains key left char and window dot get left char is less than need dot get left char. At that time you do have minus minus. So now let's try to return min len. And I believe why this code is not up to the mark. Integer dot max value. And we are using a ternary operator here. question mark for else, if and colon for else. So if you get this, you do this, or else s dot substring start plus min and I'm a bit doubtful that this code will work because there is something, I guess. Okay, let's try to run and see. I'm not really sure this code will run or not. It's telling compile time error and the compilation error is there. And let me see why is that error. So here if I come here and do, so if need dot contains key, so here we have if need dot contains key c and n, need dot get c, you have plus plus. Okay, so maybe while I need to put a while loop and do some conditioning. Have is equals to required. If we have equals to required, then if the right minus left is less than min len, then you do min len is equals to right minus left. You start from left. And this condition here should not be ending here, but it should be ending here. So now I guess this code is better than the previous code. And let's try to run this and see. Okay. Again, it is having same error. At line number 19, it has an error. If need dot contains key C and then window dot get C dot equal. Again, let's try to run and see. Okay, so finally, after 3 attempts, it says that it is working. It's a hard question, of course. Even I went wrong 3 times here, but then let's try to submit it and see. And I'm sure it will work now since it has passed all the test cases. Again, I'm not at the ideal point here, but at least my code has worked. So, anyone any doubts in any of this concept? And see, the more you code, it's going to be better for you. If you don't code, you just sit and you think you'll get the coding, it's wrong. Go with easy questions first, then medium, then go with the hard ones. Don't jump to the hard ones directly. Right now, what I'm doing, these are hard questions. It takes a bit of time. Again, these questions, whatever I'm doing, they are coming from here. Here you can see. This is what lead code wants, like not wants, but then lead code recommends that you do not need to go with all the coding questions. If you just find out and segregate your questions into 25 questions, then also it's fine. You can see here, from here all these things are coming. It's a LinkedIn article that was posted by lead code itself. So here you can see this was the lead code personal tweak. You only need 25 questions to learn all the coding pattern interviews. So we are focusing on that, and I guess more than 5 we have done today already. So if anybody wants, I'll send you this. But then again, I would recommend you to first go with easy and medium questions, then jump to the hard ones. Most of the time what students do is they go with the hard ones and then they are stuck in the middle. First you do easy ones, then you go with the medium ones, and then you go with the hard ones. So if anyone is having any doubts, you can feel free to ask me, or else we are almost done for the day. If there are any doubts, you can ask me. Believe I have shared all the resources as well with you. Just keep coding. Fine, so if there are no doubts, I guess we are done for the day. If you have doubts, you can ask me, or else we can wrap up the session. If there are doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay then. Thank you everyone. We can end the session. We are almost done for the day. Anyone any doubts? If there are doubts, you can ask me. If there are no doubts, we can end the session.